So the next one is the functional move, but going sideways. But we're going to start off with a nice little stretch. Give the body a quick second to relax after that last exercise. So we're just going to start it with a normal mermaid series with a nice little side bend. We'll start out with all the exercises going down on the right hand and then on the left hand. So make sure we get some wrist circles in there and just stretch them out, don't hurt them. And like I've always said, rather half the amount of reps you do 2 sets rather than trying to get them all through. So I think I posted 5 in each position a few times round, so just try to do 3 if you can, or 2 sets of 3s. But if you can do all 5, great. And if you can do 2 sets of 5s, even better. So we just to start out there, normal mermaid move, keeping the hip bones nice and still, lowering the elbow, and again the straight to the top hand, the nice stretch down the side. The purpose of the mermaid is to stretch out the side muscles in the lower back, which is very important. So keep those tailbones nice and heavy. And you also want to make sure, as we lower down, we're keeping the back straight, we're not hunched forward, we're sort of moving up and down as if we were cleaning a window along our back. From the mermaid, don't forget the nice big circles around, stretching out that lower back. From the mermaid position, we're now going to go into this full side bend work. So keeping the lower leg down, or in this case my right leg, I'm just going to swing it around, make sure my hands are in line with my glutes, which are in line with my feet, and we're going to go up into a full move. So if you're depending, just do 1 or 2 to check out how tall you are. We want to go straight legs. If you can't manage straight legs, on the knee is fine, but we're going to go straight legs. So full straight leg bend, up and over, get a nice bend again using the top hand for a nice stretch. We're getting into that oblique there, and we can lower the hips there. Hold for a second, and you want to go nice and smooth through the move. So over there you can do 3 or 5 depending on how your wrist feels, and then at the end remember to do a nice big rotation, nice and slowly through that shoulder, not to be rushed. If you can only manage 1 or 2 proper ones, that's great. Although I think I said 5, but 1 or 2, that should be fine. And come down after that. The last little exercise in the series, again, this time we're going to stack the feet. We're going to come up into a functional position. So yeah, again, this exercise is a functional move. If you want to just end at the Pilates, end at the side bend, the full leg side bend, and do a few more mermaids. So this one is up into that tall side plank, stacked feet, hands up, or hands on your hips if you want, that's fine. Now the idea is to try to bring the upper leg, in this case my left leg, next to the grounded hand. These things are always pointing away from your head. You don't want them pointing in, because then you're going to have to twist the wrist. You really want the fingers pointing out, because that's where we're going. Then lift the top leg, come a little bit down to show you. That might be a little bit better. I just have to do 1. So lift the top leg, rotate the hips, place the hand or the foot next to the hand, and we come up to standing without trying to put your toe down. Again, gently down, hand down, and rotate. I'll show you just 1 more. So let's lift the top leg, place it down, come to standing, 1 smooth move, and gently back down. That rotation on the toe might be a little bit sore, so be careful that you don't hurt your toes, your ankles, but just rotate nice and slowly when you bring those hips round, that you also rotate onto the toes there. So make sure your fingers are straight, your toes straight, your toes are straight, your heels straight, and you're using your grounded leg for some support there to come to standing. If you want, you obviously use the other hand just to balance first. Your foot must be next to your hand before you even start. So if your foot has ended up there, just wiggle it forward, as far forward as you can, and then from there, nice big stand and up to balance. So those are quite complex moves, compound moves. So again, you don't have to do them, but try 1 or 2, see how you do. And they're nice fun. They get lots of work through the entire body, so try 1 or 2 and see how you feel.